Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick with your political news roundup for Wednesday, August 24th. Some welcome economic news today from the Congressional Budget Office. It said the U.S. budget deficit is smaller than expected and is declining. The CBO said the deficit for this year will be $1.28 trillion. That's down slightly from the previous 2 years, but it is still the third largest in history. The CBO says the deficit reduction package passed by Congress is expected to trim the deficit further over the next decade, but it warns the country still faces profound budgetary and economic challenges. Here's a familiar sounding scenario, but this time the location is Paris, not Washington. The French government today downwardly revised the country's projected economic growth and announced plans to cut the government's deficit. Prime Minister François Fillon said French GDP growth this year will be 1.75%, not the previously projected 2%. He announced plans to freeze government spending, close a number of tax loopholes, and place a special tax levy on the richest French residents. Russian President Dmitry Medvedev had welcoming words for North Korea dictator Kim Jong-il. The leaders met in Siberia as part of Kim's moves to return to international diplomacy. Medvedev referred to Kim as one of his partners and said Russia would work with North Korea to get a pipeline built to ship gas through that country. North Korea was the subject of international criticism last year for military attacks that left about 50 South Korean soldiers and sailors dead. Well, Washington has had its share of sex scandals. Now there's one brewing in Australia that could bring down the government of Prime Minister Julia Gillard. One of the country's unions asked police to investigate fraud and payments to a house of prostitution by former union member Craig Thompson. He's now a member of Parliament. Thompson denies the charges, but if he's found guilty, he would be removed from Parliament, where he is part of Gillard's one-seat majority. That's your political roundup for Wednesday, August 24th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.